Good good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Let me check and make sure y'all can hear me. Hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me good. 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 Hey. Okay. Ooh. All right, we got some things to talk about this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Give a little bit of time for the people to trickle on in. Come on in the room. 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 Okay. Your eyes tell me. Du-du-du-du-du. Okay, for those of you that are in my Patreon, you have a drop at 3 p.m. today. Okay. For those of you that are in my Patreon, you have a drop at 3 p.m. today. Okay. 3 o'clock. I don't even know how to say that in Spanish, but y'all got y'all got that dropping at 3 o'clock. Okay. All right, let me speak to y'all. Let's see who we got in the house. Good morning, Queen Sage. Good morning, Gina. Good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning, Tyra. Good morning, Miss Lori. Good morning, Miss Monet. Good morning, Muckle Drop. Y'all come on in the room. We're going to be talking about Portia and SHAMEA. Of course, we're going to be talking about Jackie and CHANTEL. Ooh, I got a lot to say about Jackie and CHANTEL. We're going to be talking about, I didn't put her on the thumbnail, but we're also going to be talking about Cherry the Boom. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of her, but she is she's a transgender, and we're going to talk about something that she did. Um, we're going to, of course, talk about the Malcolm Jamal Warner, and then we have some Briana Taylor news as well. Okay. Hey, Symmetry. Good morning, Boo. Good morning, LaQuanda. Yeah, Jackie and her daughter is. I can't. I can't. I can't. I really can't. All right, y'all. I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes as the people come in. Um, hey, Miss Gwen, how are you? Hey, Miss Yvonne. Hey, Miss Yvonne. Well, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. No, you was just over here. I mean, you was just here the other day. You was just here the other day. You was just here the other day. How could I? Oh, and we will also talk about um Bill Cosby as well. Hmm. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to find something real quick that I think I'm lost on my own. Mm, mm, mm. That's all right. I'll find it. Okay. All right. You've been working a lot. Oh, I can understand that. I can definitely understand that. Good morning, Twin Flames. Hey, Miss Diane, how you doing? All right, y'all. Um, I still don't know why that's doing it. Oh well, I don't got time to be fiddling and faddling with stuff this morning. All right, let's go ahead and get into the things. Let's go ahead and, of course, address the elephant in the room. Um, the the Malcolm Jamal Warner unfortunately passed away, y'all, yesterday, due to Him and his wife were in Costa Rica. They and his daughter, they were on vacation. Malcolm Jamal Warner decided to go out for a swim, I guess you'd say. He went out for something in the waters, and clearly he got swept away by a current. I mean, by a way, current, what the wave, the current. And when that happens, no matter if you really can swim or not, if it sweeps you away, it sweeps you away. And unfortunately, that's what happened at the age of 54. I think that when I saw this yesterday, my heart dropped because I was like, bro, what? Malcolm Jamal Warner? I ain't gonna hold y'all. Back in the day, I used to have the biggest crush on him. Okay. Back in the day, I used to have a crush on Theo Huxtable. Okay. Did. So rest in power to Malcolm Jamal Warner. One of our cultural pillars. Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away, and we know him from his iconic role as Theo Huxtable, to the beautiful, thoughtful work that he's done throughout the years in poetry, activism, all of those things. And he's just, in my opinion, more than just a familiar face on TV. We've gained to honestly love him. We've gained we've been able to gain him as a cousin. We've been able to gain him as a homie. We've been able to gain him as a friend. And unfortunately, he passed away. To his wife, sending her the prayers, and sending prayers to his daughter as well. I did wake up this morning and I did see a post that TMZ posted, I guess, where he was on his way to Costa Rica as well. So prayers to the family. That is sad to me. It is so sad to me. But it also lets you know, y'all, that tomorrow is never promised to us. And sometimes we do really move in ways that like we got forever, and we don't, unfortunately. So prayers out again um to Malcolm Jamal Warner and his family, of course, his wife, his daughter. And from my understanding, I think his daughter, if I'm not if I'm understanding correctly, I think his daughter is actually pretty young, if not close to a newborn or something. I think that's what I heard. If not, it doesn't matter. He has a daughter, and prayers out to his daughter. Yeah, such a big loss. Of course, I'll keep you guys updated if we see anything in regards to funerals or memorial services or anything as such. For sure, I will be sure to let you guys know, because y'all know I'm gonna be front row and center too. Okay, I'm gonna be front row. Oh, she's 10. Okay. Thank you, Mimi. She's 10. Mimi, can you also do me another favor? Can you please? I know you probably like, girl, I'm sick of DMing you. And you talking about DM you, girl, you don't even DM back. Can you please send me a DM, please? I would appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, prayers out to his family. I know his wife. We really never heard any. I ain't gonna say we really. I've never heard anything bad about him. I had never heard anything bad about him. You never really heard anything about his children. I mean, his daughter, his wife, or anything of that sort. So definitely prayers out. Shout out to Eddie Griffin. I seen Eddie Griffin's post. I seen Jamie Foxx's post. I seen Tracy Ellis Ross's post. I seen Taraji P. Henson. I seen Niecy Nash, Melba Moore. There have been so many people who have left so many beautiful messages. But while we're in the spirit of beautiful messages, listen, I know that we can feel a way about Bill Cosby. We can feel a way about Bill Cosby, but respectfully, I feel like Bill Cosby has a right to feel and speak on Michael Jamal Warner's passing. I honestly do. I honestly do. I know how we feel about Bill, but I definitely believe that this is something that we should take in. This is something that we should take in. So give me 1 second and let me pull it up because it is audio. And is this it? This is it. Okay, hold on. Let's cut this thing up. Okay. Here we go, guys.
The point for your audience, I want them to know something very, very personal. Number one, when I last spoke, as I can remember, with Malcolm, he was very proud of a performance that he gave in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And if there was any way...
Can you guys hear this? I just want to make sure. Hey, Terry. Yes, it is. It is. This one hurts. This one definitely hurts. Hey, PN2 Ross. Good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear this? Y'all can. Okay, cool.
For that to be played so that people can hear him and hear what he wrote and hear how he expressed himself, because he's a musician also. Yeah. And I will tell you that I am very, very proud of Pam Warner, his mother, because the two of them were like peanut butter and jelly. With the bread, with the toast. So that's what I wanted to tell you. And I thought about you when the news came to me. And the news came to me in a way that we're not really sure, and we don't know this, and we don't know what. And I said, "Oh, thank you very much," because it's the same way I got the news about Ennis. I was at work, and the lady came to me, the showrunner came to me. She said they have something, and they think it's the celebrities. Something about a celebrity, and I went into my dressing room, and the TV set was there, and there was this covering over it, and I knew that Innes was out there. Yeah. And bingo. Yeah. So I don't know about his swimming. I don't know what came and got him, but I do know that he is an honest person, and that media, I hope, will show the respect for him. Yes. Period. Yes. And I am speaking to you because Mrs. Cosby holds you even higher than the ceiling that your turkey is up. Well, first of all, to you, Mr. Cosby, and you don't have to say anything else. You said period. Because I'm full, and I can only imagine as you watched him grow, and just the story you just told, as if he too were a son. So I appreciate the phone call and you sharing this with us, Mr. Cosby. And my prayers are to both you, his family, those who love him, and you talked about his mom, and truly, because there's no relationship like that. There's nobody like the Frank. Ain't nobody like hometown. I get you. I got it, Mr. Cosby. Okay. Take care. I love you. Thank you so much. All right. I'll talk to you later. Okay. All right. Okay. Bye-bye.
Listen, you can say what you want about Bill, but I do believe he had every right to speak on Malcolm Jamal Warner's passing. I still don't have no words, because it's like, is this real? I've seen it everywhere. So it is, of course, it's a real type of situation. It's like, dang, bro. I don't know. This hit the culture pretty hard. This has hit the culture pretty hard. I know when I saw it yesterday, I thought, what the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? All of these people, Lord, you have some other people that you could, man, say, all the good ones, Lord, the good ones, the good ones. Why we can't get the people with the raggedy souls? I get it, Lord. We all have to transition. But I can only imagine how you're feeling in that moment, though. Because again, no matter how much you know how to swim, hey Crystal, hey Heavy is her crown. I know Debbie Allen has spoke out. I haven't really been. Hey, maybe Felicia need a little bit of time because you know that might hit her in a different way. But I did see Debbie Allen made a post. I don't know, y'all. This one just hit different. It's something about these deaths this year that just hit different. We had Angie, and then we had this. But again, y'all remember that when you're out there in those waters and those currents come and sweep and do things, it doesn't really matter if you know how to swim. It really doesn't. I think it'll help a little bit, but it really doesn't matter because those currents are strong. And y'all already know we've been dealing with some crazy stuff. So I don't know. His wife said, well, there was a statement. I don't know allegedly if it came from his wife, but it's been said that he had went out for, you know, a swim or whatever into the beach. And then when his wife didn't hear from him within the hour, that's when she called authorities. Authorities couldn't find him at first, and then they found his body close to the shore. I can't even imagine. By the way, y'all, this happened on Sunday, and we just found out about it yesterday, but it did happen on Sunday. So rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Listen, last night I was watching clips of him on the Cosby Show. I went back and I rewatched some old episodes of the Cosby Show just to get a feel of him again. You know, I think the whole situation is sad. And you know what's crazy too? I was watching I believe it was E.T. yesterday, and they had, of course, Eddie Griffin on there, and they were speaking with him. And yeah, we gotta keep Eddie Griffin in prayer because I think this one, listen, man, just keep everybody, his co-stars from the Cosby Show, family, friends, the entertainment industry, keep everybody in prayer, y'all. Keep everybody lifted, because I can only imagine. Listen, and I also think too, y'all, I know what Bill was talking about when he said something about respect, the media respecting Malcolm Jamal Warner's legacy, pretty much. That includes these conspiracy theories because they're already starting. That includes these conspiracy theories. I'm sorry, y'all, but every time someone passes away, it doesn't have to be a conspiracy theory. We all gotta go. We all have to go. Some ways are just super, super unfortunate. And I'm not saying that other people's death hasn't been a conspiracy theory, but starting all that based off of what you've heard from this, I think is wild boots. I saw a bunch of that on Twitter yesterday and TikTok, and I'm just like, Jesus, like it ain't really that, like we don't have to do all that. We don't have to do all that. I think it is very evident. Of course, he drowned, and unfortunately, that happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. So I think the conspiracy theories, I think what it does is it drives the family nuts, because people are out here trying to figure things out, and they don't owe it to us to come out here and tell us nothing. Honestly, you know, they don't owe that to us. So anyway, I'm done ranting, but again, Rest in peace. Rest in power to Malcolm Jamal Warner. I can't believe I'm saying that. I cannot even believe I'm saying that. That's crazy, man. All right, y'all. Let's move on. Let's move on. Hey everyone. Angie B. Hey little baby. Yeah, I just think the conspiracy theories be crazy for stuff like this. Like, it's. I mean, how many people have we known that have unfortunately passed away from drowning? So many people. So, I just, I think y'all could really drive a family nuts with these conspiracy theories. All right, so let's. Hey, Time Out Sports Podcast. Let's get into Briana Taylor, honey. Listen, I know some of y'all probably are not gonna agree with me what I gotta say, but listen, y'all is some sort of justice. It's some sort of justice. Yesterday, my feet got light and I went into a dance. Let me tell y'all why I went into a dance. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Being a brother to someone who was literally unalive, well, more than one person who was unalived, and the person got 7 years. I had a talk with one of my sisters and one of my brothers, and we were talking about justice and what justice looks like. And although we want the worst for a person because of course they've taken someone that we love out of here. And of course we probably want you either to have equal justice, or if you know what I mean, I'm trying to be careful with my words. Equal justice, or we want you to spend the rest of your life in prison. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do want. I totally get it. But I also understand where the family is coming from, because again, immediately I told you guys when the guy that unalived my sister got sentenced to 7 years, I came right down here to this internet and I told y'all it pissed me off. It really pissed me off. So I'm gonna read this and I'll get into it because I kind of think it's like a double-headed sword. So let's get into it. A federal judge on Monday sentenced an ex-Kentucky police officer to nearly 3 years in prison for using excessive force during the 2020 deadly raid on Briana Taylor's home, declining a Justice Department recommendation that he be given no prison time. Brett Hankinson, who fired 10 shots during the raid but didn't hit anyone, was the only officer on the scene charged in the black woman's death. He is the first person sentenced to prison in this case that rocked the city of Louisville and spawned weeks of street protest over police brutality 5 years ago. Last week, the Justice Department recommended 1-day jail sentence and supervised release in Hankinson's case. Now, I think what really got me was the fact that y'all really wanted that man to serve 1 day in the prison? No, hell no. In a sentencing memorandum, Assistant Attorney General of Civil Rights Herman K. Dillon and Senior Counsel Robert J. Keenan and said that Hankinson had suffered psychological stress from the legal battle. Okay, he'll be all right. The U.S. District Judge Rebecca Grady Jennings sentenced Hankinson at a hearing on Monday afternoon, and she said that no prison time is not appropriate. Come on, Judge, for Hankinson, and said that she was startled that there weren't more people injured in the raid. Hankinson will serve 33 months in prison as well as 3 years of supervised probation. Although Hankinson did not hit anyone, he shot into Taylor's bedroom window through blinds and blackout curtains in a neighboring neighborhood where a couple with a 5-year-old lived. He was found guilty in November of 2024 of one count of civil rights abuse and faced a maximum sentence of life in prison. Now, would we prefer more? Yeah, we would. We would. In May, Donald Trump's Justice Department counsel worked on an agreement to enter into a consent decree with the city of Louisville. The agreement would have given the Justice Department authority to supervise Louisville's efforts to overhaul its police training and use of force policies. In September of 2020, 6 months after the death of Briana Taylor's family received a $12 million wrongful death settlement from the city of Louisville. Her family's civil rights attorney, Ben Crump, told the Associated Press on Monday that he hoped Hankinson would get more time, but we are grateful that he is at least going to prison and has to think for those 3 years about Briana Taylor and that her life really mattered. Okay, now I'm going to play her mom. Well, at least I thought I was. Oh, I am. Okay. Let's get our mom pulled up now. Now, of course, I think, of course, from family, I think it's natural for us to hear that the family is not satisfied with the sentence. I don't fault them for that. I do not fault them for that at all. So give me 1 second. Lord, did I not save it? Yes, I did. Okay.
There was no prosecution in there for us. There was no prosecution in there for Briana. So I definitely, I'm grateful for the judge for giving some time, because we could have walked away with nothing according to what they recommended. Yes. I'm just grateful for my friends and family for study showing up, and no matter how disappointing we seem to be, but we're still here, and I'm just grateful that something happened today.
So that was her mom. She said she's grateful that something happened. Briana Taylor's aunt also got arrested because outside of the courtroom yesterday, they were protesting. Because again, they recommended that the man serve 1 day in prison, so they were outside protesting. Well, I ain't gonna say thank God, but the aunt was arrested. Thank God nobody else was hurt throughout the protest. Nobody was hurt. She did go to jail. Now, I don't know if she immediately got out, but she did end up going to jail during the protest, or being detained. So, Briana, baby, listen. One thing about it, and two things for sure. I was down there in the protest when it happened in Dallas to George Floyd and Briana Taylor. Out there, boots on the ground. I never will forget those times. Those times were pretty rough, but we did it, and I would never take any of that back. I would never take any of that back. It was a tough time, and this is why I say, y'all, if we did it before, I know we can team up and do it again. If we did it before, I know that we can team up and we can do it again, right? And so, to Briana Taylor and her legacy, her family, to everybody, prayers always go out. And I'm just glad that we've gotten something, because here we are over here looking at, and I'm not comparing these because I know our officer didn't do this, but here we are over here looking at Shanquella Robinson, who is not receiving any type of justice at all. And we see so many people not receiving justice. And so, although, again, to the family and to us, justice looks like maybe more time, maybe equal justice, but thank God that something has taken place. All right. By the way, PORSHA, instead of you being online arguing with SHAMEA, I need to see you post about this, because you was out there, you, Tamika Mallory, all y'all was out there. Instead of you worrying about housewives and worrying about SHAMEA and what she got going on, baby, I need you to make a post. I need you to make a post, boo. Let me just go over there and make sure she ain't made nothing since I'm saying that. But I need PORSHA, I need Yandy, I need Tamika Mallory. Let me go see if they made a post, baby, because let me tell y'all something. These were the same people who were out there, got arrested, was doing a whole bunch of stuff. Now, y'all know they said that that they felt like Porsha got arrested for the show. But y'all, I'm just saying, we ain't seen nothing from. Let me see what Yandy's saying. I think I got Yandy ass blocked. Let me look for my other phone. I don't do Yandy. Let's see. Yandy over here talking about vendors for a pop-up shop. Girl, that can wait a little bit. I ain't seen you post nothing either. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Wasn't y'all the same people? Hey, L. Teddy, good morning, good morning. Wasn't y'all the same people? Wasn't y'all the same people that was out there that allegedly got arrested and all of the things, and this is what y'all choose to do? No, I need y'all to get y'all duck flappers online, and I need y'all to make some sort of statement. I do. I do. I thought about that yesterday. I was thinking, oddly enough, we haven't heard anything else from Porsha about the situation. Well, I mean, she's made a post or two here and there, but for real, y'all need to get out here and y'all really. I mean, y'all were being activisms. I mean, activisms. Y'all were being activists during this whole time. Where y'all at? Where y'all at, baby? Child, I listen. Somebody go get Porsha and stuff. So she over there worried about SHAMEA right now. But we don't care about SHAMEA. We give a damn about SHAMEA right now. Shit. Okay, yeah. Y'all, we're gonna be live definitely on the backup channel, girl, because we got to talk about this Martin Luther King versus Donald Trump and Trumpisha. I'll be trying not to say his name over here. Trumpisha and because Miss Bernice is choosing violence. Okay, Miss Bernice said, what about them Epstein files, bitch? How about that? Sorry, I had to say it. She probably didn't say that, but I did. I remember when folks were calling out Tamika Mallory for rolling into town with her circus and then leaving the ones that were stuck holding the bag. I'm gonna tell y'all something, and y'all probably not gonna agree with me, but Tamika Mallory is not one of my favorites, and she's not one of my favorites because I can definitely call her out a lot of times when I see she do stuff. I think Tamika Mallory can be tone deaf sometimes. I think she could be extremely. Listen, I'm not gonna make this about her, but Tamika Mallory sometimes she rubs me the wrong way. And again, that just could be me. You know, the people probably saying she's an activist. She's gonna be a girl. Let's see, did she make a post? Good morning. Okay, I know they focusing on Sanaya. Is it Sanaya? Okay, I understand you focusing on Sanaya, baby, but why I don't see nothing? Okay, 13 hours ago, breaking. Judge sentenced ex-officer. Okay, Tamika. Okay, Tamika, girl. Okay, girl. Okay, girl, you the only one I see with a post. Okay, Tamika, girl. I guess you get a little bit of a pass from me today. Okay, I don't know about tomorrow, but today you get a little bit of a pass. Okay. Yeah, Krista, I do. Hey, Willie, good morning. I do feel like Tamika, sometimes she could just be tone deaf. Like when we were talking about this, and girl, she came up here talking about Beyonce one time. Girl, don't nobody care about Beyonce, and we over here in trouble. Sorry to the Beehive, but girl, don't nobody care about Beyonce. Beyonce gonna be all right, okay? Beyonce gonna be good. Well, all these other people ain't. Let's talk about it. All right. Anyway, moving on. Again, shout out to him for getting 33 months. All right, let's move over here to Jackie and Chantel, girl. I'm not showing no videos. I'm not doing anything, but I have noticed something online. Let me tell y'all something. I haven't been watching Basketball Wives all season really like that. I think I watched the first 2 episodes and then I kind of was done with it, right? Chantel should have never been casted on Jackie's show. And y'all can say what y'all want to, but we know Jackie is the basketball wife. In my opinion, this is Jackie's platform. You chose to bring your pineapple-headed ass over here, and you don't listen. Chantel and Jackie is one and the same. Okay, that's facts. However, what I saw last night was absolutely insane. It was absolutely insane. So Chantel and Jackie, and this is one thing I will say that I've seen Jackie do consistently. When her and Chantel gets into it really deep, Jackie walks away. Now, we saw on the last episode, Jackie walking away. They come back. Chantel is still mad. And listen, I get it. I don't speak to my biological mom. Let me say I don't speak to her. I mean, because I do speak to her. But basically, I'm saying I have ways with my mom, right? But if we ever get into a knockout, drag out argument or anything like that, I would never, ever shove my mama on camera. I mean, I wouldn't do it with no cameras, but definitely not on camera. And Jackie was really trying to hold back, but that girl pushed Jackie, and Jackie did a mama backhand. That's all I saw. So Chantel was absolutely wrong. And I get it. A lot of y'all don't like Jackie, so y'all gonna make Jackie wrong. But Jackie ain't wrong in this situation, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. Jackie is not wrong in this situation. She is not wrong in this situation because she pushed Jackie. What was Jackie supposed to do? Walk off? No, your reflexes are going to be your reflexes. And a lot of y'all, again, I get it. You don't like Jackie. You think Jackie is crazy. But Chantel was absolutely wrong for what she did. She charged her mama up when she should not have done that. And again, that girl, well, I don't mean that girl, but Jackie has been walking away from these scenes from Chantel. And this is what we see. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Now, I'm gonna tell you, Miss Tiffany, somebody said, okay, it was editing. The way Chantel is talking is that Jackie put her hands on her first. I don't believe that. Based on what we saw, because that's all we can go based off of. We can only go based off of what we saw. And what we saw was Chantel putting her hands on Jackie. Chantel should have never been on this platform. And Shawnee, since you over there so bad trying to be a fake first lady, I really hope that you do not renew this girl's contract. She do not need to be on this show. She don't. If Basketball Wives come back, which I'm sure it will, don't put that girl on the show. She should have never been on here to begin with anyway. And I already knew when I said Jackie daughter on that, I thought it was the other daughter. Now the other daughter, I knew it was gonna be hell. But this one here, she out of line. She completely out of line. Chantel is out of line. And for those of you that keep making excuses for her, I can't. I cannot. I cannot. Everybody said talk about. Well, Chantel, you know, she could have done, she did that and blah blah blah. Girl, bye. Chantel was absolutely wrong. She was wrong. You was wrong to be trying to shove on your mama. And then that's not even the kicker part, y'all. As if her shoving Jackie and Jackie doing whatever she did, and of course the camera kind of cut it out a little bit, but we knew looked like she backhanded the shit out of Chantel. But Lord have mercy, what was I gonna say? Chantel, when production and everybody else was trying to hold Jackie back or whatever, Chantel over there trying to hit Jackie with her purse, calling her all kind of bitches and stuff. Listen, again, it's just some things you know you shouldn't bring on the camera, right? And I get it. I think that Jackie, I mean, of course, we know of her parenting, we know of all those things, but you don't never do no stuff like that on TV. Just like Chantel, let me tell you something. Let me tell you how we get down from where I'm from. Okay. I can argue with my sister. I can argue with my brother. I can argue with my mama. I can argue with my daddy. I can argue with my grandmama. I can talk about them people. But one thing you ain't never gonna get to do, you're not gonna ever get to talk about my mama, my auntie, my sister, my brother in my presence and think I'm not about to say nothing or not about to do nothing to you. So Brittany sitting up saying what she was saying about Jackie and Chantel letting her was clearly out of line for me because I'd have popped you talking about my mama. I get to talk about my mama all I want to. But you, ma'am, you will not speak on anything about my mama, Brittany. With your confused ass. Anybody that want to go to Muslim one day, then you Christian, and the next day you on OnlyFans, the next day you over there got a half-naked picture on Instagram. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Like, you're not going to talk about my mama. So Chantel already, in my opinion, moved in a crazy way. I really feel like that. She don't got no friends on the show. Ain't none of these people Chantel friend. Not to say that they Jackie friend, but they not Chantel friend. ANGB, I totally agree. Hey, Cole, hey, Alabama girl, I totally agree. If she is that bad of a mother, why even come on the platform? Why even entertain your mother's space? You know this is your mom's space. You know this is your mom's space. What the hell is wrong with Chantel? Child, when I saw that, and I keep seeing people, somebody said that Chantel actually, that Jackie grabbed Chantel's arm and Chantel told Jackie, don't put your hands on me. And that's why she shoved Jackie. I don't see that. I didn't see that. I saw Jackie get up from that sofa. She walked toward the wall. And as she was walking toward the wall, Chantel came over to bothering her. And she shoved her and said, don't touch me, get out of my face, or something like that. And then all I know is we see Jackie's hand in the screen go. I know Jackie back in the day. Hell out of Chantel. And then Chantel talking about, don't put your hands on me. Girl, what are you talking about? You was the person who put your hands on her first. And then to be throwing your purse. Y'all remember how on Real Housewives of Potomac when Mia threw that drink in Mia's face, and then she started trying to hit Mia with that pocketbook. No, she really did. I mean, Wendy, she did hit Wendy with that pocketbook. That's what Chantel was trying to do. She was reaching over them and talking about, bitch, you not you calling your mama that on national TV, bro. And I don't care that y'all just got through fighting. It's just some stuff I would not do. I definitely wouldn't do it at all. But to do it on TV is bananas. To do it on TV is bananas. Is bananas. Since we're in a reality TV space, let's go ahead and run down here to PORSHA and SHAMEA. So I talked about PORSHA and SHAMEA yesterday about the receipts that they posted online. I think it's safe to say that PORSHA and SHAMEA should just part ways. That's all I got. That's all I got. Because the thing is I don't think either one of them are innocent in their friendship. And I said this yesterday. I don't think SHAMEA's innocent. I don't think PORSHA's innocent. I think that they both have done stuff to each other. I don't think that Mammies is innocent. I don't think none of that. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I'm being fair across the board. I ain't team SHAMEA. I ain't team PORSHA. I ain't team none of that. Because I think they both contribute to the downfall of their friendship. I do. They said Chantel turned them comments off on her page. Now turn them back on, girl. You've been talking all summer. I mean, all since the show been out. Turn them comments back on, good. Yeah, the damage is done. It's a wrap for their friendship. I'm just over it because I feel like everybody. I think it's enough blame to go for both sides. I think it's enough blame to go to all four of them. What I mean by all four: Porsha, SHAMEA, Diane, and SHAMEA saved mama. I don't know her mama name. What's her mama name? Carolyn? Or I don't know what it is, but we're gonna call her Carolyn. So yeah, that's how I feel about them. I don't think that their friendship, in my opinion, I don't think it's going nowhere. I think it's over. I definitely think it is over. I definitely think it is over. Y'all, please make sure you hit that like button as well. Show some love to the channel, okay? It is 7:36 a.m. and y'all know how we do. If you guys would like to bless the platform, let's do $7.36. Can we get at least 5 people to do that this morning? Can we get at least 5 people to do that this morning? All right, it looks like breaking news. Jamal, why I keep wanting to call him just Jamal? Malcolm Jamal Warner's ex, Karen, made a message. She did a message. She said it what a profound relationship. My friend, thank you. Until we meet again, with the heart, love you always, and always. My deepest condolences to Pam Warner, his wife, and his daughter. Yes, definitely condolences to his mom as well. Man, I can't wrap my mind around that, man. That's crazy. Okay, now I also wanted to say this too. Yesterday in my video, I wanted to give you guys, I hear this a lot in reality TV. I hear this a lot, period, right? Everybody always want to say that folks is an OG. You ain't an OG if you weren't on season 1. I'm sorry, you just ain't an OG. Could you be a vet? Yes, you could definitely be a vet in this game. You got vets like Kenya, Porsha. Those are vets, right? Candy. Those are vets. OGs. I get so sick of y'all talking about OGs. If we're talking about OGs, the OGs would be Nene, Sheree. Girl, I almost said Phaedra. Nene, Sheree, Kim, Zozak, Deshaun Snow. Deshaun Snow. Lisa Wu Hartwell. Lisa Wu Hartwell. So those are OGs. I don't be understanding how, like I be hearing it all the time, even in Chase in Dallas. I heard somebody say last week, well, you know, you're an OG. Ain't nobody on that show is an OG. Nobody on that show is an OG. So I hear that all the time, and I'm like, y'all, there's a difference between an OG and a vet. And I think we use that OG word, and I'm like, some of these people they can't even hold the title of vet, let alone you somebody calling them an OG. But ain't no OG. Anyway. I just wanted to say that because I find that interesting. I was supposed to say that yesterday. I'm like, everybody keeps saying, oh, she an OG, or oh, she this, she that. And I'm like, no, that's not the case. It's not the case. You have 2 senior personalities. Yeah, I feel like a vet is good to say that, and especially if they know what they're doing in reality TV. I think you can call them a vet, but an OG is a reach. What's up, Omar? What's up, Sweet Essence? Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing this morning? Wasn't Ted Lee there season 1? No. Ted Lee did not join until season 4. Season 4. Was Ted Lee even on season 4? Yeah, because this was season 6. Yeah, so yeah, he was on season 4. Teddy Lee. I call him Teddy Lee because when what's his name called him Teddy Lee, boy, it takes me out. That man's name is Ted Lee. But he was like, what's the new boy's name? Teddy Lee. I don't know why that is so funny to me. Teddy Lee. And I'm gonna forever call him that. Teddy Lee. Like somebody old grandpapa name. Teddy, and then Lee. Come here, Teddy Lee. Teddy Lee Williams. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I love calling him Teddy. I'm sorry. When Trey said that, it sent me. It sent me. And speaking of chasing, I've been going back watching old episodes of Chasing Dallas and Chasing Atlanta. And y'all, Trey have always been, for those of you that watch it, Trey have always been, in my opinion, after season 2. I think I'm watching season 3 right now, right? And I'm watching Trey's glow up. Trey really did have a glow up, meaning like his maturity level. His maturity level really, it really sprouted. So anyway, I'm loving seeing all of these celebrities celebrate Malcolm Jamal Warner. I love to see it. I love to see it. That's crazy. I see a post from Jasmine Guy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I cannot wrap my mind around this. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, the guy who hosted the reunion wasn't he on a season. Markel, you talking about Markel? He's the executive producer. And yeah, he was he's been on, I think Markel on season 1. I know Markel was on season 2, 3, 4. Maybe not 4. But Markel also has had shows as well. I know this hit Regina King hard. Yeah. Me either, little baby. I'm like, I can't even think that far back to remember if he was on season 1. But he might have been on season 1. I think Markel is an original OG. Yeah, I think it hit a lot of people hard. I'm loving these tributes that I'm seeing. So yeah. All right, y'all. So rapper Cash Out. I was calling that man Crash Out and didn't nobody come over here and say nothing. Karen post was disrespectful. Who is Karen? Who is Karen? You talking about First Lady Karen? No, you can't be talking about First Lady Karen because I ain't seen. Wait a minute. Is that lady I just read? Wait a minute. I ain't see that post. Yeah, I ain't seen that post. Cause I'm like, Karen who? I sure was hoping it wasn't Karen Clark shit. I for say, Now, auntie, what's her handle? Cause honey, I don't know these people. What's her handle? Okay, so let's get into rapper Cash Out, somebody out. And I'll play this about Michael. Why do I keep on calling him Malcolm Jamal Warner? Okay, so before I go there though, y'all, thank you so much, Tennessee girl, for your catch up, baby. I appreciate it. Lord have mercy. Rapper Cash Out. I was calling him Crash Out, and one nobody gonna say nothing to me. They wasn't like, Chef, you got the name wrong. They didn't say none of that. None of that. I'm over here talking about Mocha drop. I'm over here talking about rapper Crash Out. I even put it in my title and everything. Ain't nobody say nothing. Anyway, rapper Cash Out. He has been sentenced to life in prison for RICO, R word, X trafficking, all of the things. His mom was sentenced to 30 years, and then his cousin was sentenced to life with an additional 60 years, and I think he was sentenced to life with an additional 70 years. Okay. I don't know him either, but I just felt like y'all probably need to know that because I was talking about him the other day. I had to go look up one of his songs. Hold on. I think y'all will know it once y'all hear it. I'm going to play a snippet of it. Let me see. I was over here really calling that man I was over here calling that man Crash Out, and they said, that's not his name. You did say he was a one-hit wonder, but it didn't dawn on me that wasn't his name. I thought it was Crash Out. This one of his songs, y'all, so y'all know. Okay, y'all know this. Right around with the meter. I mean, he wasn't no like, I mean, I had to play old songs so the people could possibly know who he is, because I dang sure don't know none about his new stuff. Okay. Anyway, he's saying hip hop rap, y'all. Bottom line, he's facing life in prison for RICO, okay, for RICO charges, for X trafficking and other stuff. Listen, this is what I will say about them people around there. For those of you who is out here rapping and stuff, y'all gonna have to learn how to pick y'all battles, because rapping and drug dealing and doing all of the other stuff is getting y'all caught up. Y'all out here, y'all traffic these girls, y'all traffic these people. He got up there and, of course, because he got sentenced yesterday, he was saying, I didn't do none of this stuff, Judge. These women, they were around because they wanted to be around, and all of these things were, girl, that's not what the people was over there saying, okay? I guess your name should be Crash Down with the Meaners. I don't even know what they be saying in that song. Yes, they absolutely proved all of his RICO charges, and not only that, his co-conspirators were taken down too. His mammy and his cousin his mammy got 30 years in prison. She got 30 years in prison, and the cousin got a life sentence with 60 years added as well. Fanny 1-1 with Georgia RICO. Nesto should be wary. Yep, it was around there in Atlanta, in Fulton County. They know they ready to throw black people under the jail. Child, I don't know, because I don't know him, and I didn't listen to the trial. There are a couple people who listened to the trial. Trial only lasts, I think, 3 or 4 days. There were a couple of people a couple of content creators that I seen that was streaming the trial or whatever, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So yeah, that's that about rapper, what's his name? Cash Out, not Crash Out. Okay, so let's get back to Malcolm Jamal Warner, because I just seen a video here. Let's see what this is about. Let me pull this up.
Red Cross, they responded to the beach where this happened, and when they arrived, they found 2 men pulled from the water, one of them in critical condition, the other, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Tragically, the beloved actor was pronounced dead at the scene.
Yes, this is Theodore Huxtable.
This morning, fans around the country mourning the tragic loss of The Cosby Show star Malcolm Jamal Warner.
She will always be my son. Thanks, Dad.
The 54-year-old actor was reportedly on vacation when authorities say he accidentally drowned in the Caribbean Sea at this beach in Limon, Costa Rica, Sunday afternoon.
Oh, we don't know what you're saying, sir. Okay, let me read this statement, because we don't know what you're saying. Okay, so according to the Red Cross, 54-year-old, so he wasn't the only one, y'all, that was swept away with a current. The other person, I believe, sound like they survived. According to the Red Cross, the 54-year-old was on vacation in Limon, Costa Rica, when he and another man were swept away by a current at the beach. Despite bystanders' efforts to save him, Warner had no pulse by the time authorities arrived. A first responder told reporters that the other man was transported to a nearby hospital and is in critical condition. The official cause of death was confirmed as asphyxiation by submersion. Submersion. Yeah, that's right. This update comes after Warner's sudden death shocked fans and sent a shockwave through Instagram. Or social media, rather. Oh my God. And prayers to that other man, y'all, because y'all got to think about that. He probably, I don't know if they were around each other when this happened or what, but oh my God, man, that's sad. I don't know, man. This does not sit right with me. This does not sit right with me. Costa has really bad rainy seasons. Accidentally isn't needed before the word drown. No one drowns on purpose. I agree. No one is ending their life by drowning. I agree with that. My God, this is sad. It is very sad. Very, very sad. I want to just try to stay positive. I was gonna go look for that Karen lady, his ex, but I don't even care. I want to try to stay positive because we never heard bad stuff about Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I just refuse to just kind of issue on his legacy or anything with that. So I'd rather just not, you know. It don't sit well with me either, Miss Roslyn. I don't even know what to. I don't even know what to feel. It just feels weird. It just feels weird. But yeah, I just want to keep his legacy and just keep positivity around it because it's already a lot. It's already a lot. It's heavy. It's heavy on me. Hey, Uncle Jay. Yeah, it's too heavy on me to do that. Okay, so I don't care about that. Kenneth Walden, he fine. Okay, moving on. So, oh God, you can't scroll on Facebook or on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube. What is it? What is it? Instagram without seeing so many beautiful tributes, man. Morris Chestnut. Man, I just only thing I know about Cash Out is his 12 inches of fame that's been on Twitter timeline for at least 8 years. Oh, so he had his wee out there on the internet for everybody. Well, yeah, I guess he got limited access now. El Teddy. I don't know. Can't stop crying. He was a great guy. Just can't believe it. Yeah, like I think the crazy part is, y'all, we haven't really heard anything bad about Malcolm Jamal Warner, and so it just I don't know. I just feel like he one of our good ones. I feel like he one of our good ones. 8 years ago. I could see it. China, send it to me, L Teddy. Send it to me, L Teddy. Let me see it. Let me count the inches. Okay, Malcolm Jamal Warner is now resting with his first girlfriend who passed away in the early 90s, Michelle Thomas. Oh wow. That's just my thought. Everyone reported about him always being good. Yeah, I haven't heard any bad things about Terry. Why you say that? Oh, because I said I want the picture. I do want to see it. I ain't gonna hold you. Why? Whatever. Get over and lie for her. Yeah, Bama girl. I second that. Like, it's just, I don't know, and I think that's why it just doesn't sit well with me. We just haven't ever really had to cover anything like that, and oh man, I don't know. They've been saying that disrespectful to his wife and daughter. They've been saying what? See, I think that disrespectful that he got a whole wife and a kid. Oh, I see what y'all saying. I get what y'all saying. Hey, TK. I get what y'all saying. His death is shocking, devastating. Because Chadwick had me in the chokehold too. Because my nephews and them, they loved him. My nephews loved him. My nephew cried like his daddy or something died when Chadwick died. So yeah, it does have the same ripple effect. Let me go start my words. Young Dolph still don't sit well with me. Yeah, Young Dolph was a crazy death as well. I agree. It was crazy. I don't think it gave me that reaction, or I had a reaction to it. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else. Y'all, I'm still gagged and grouped over Angie Stone. Is like, it's crazy. Angie Stone is gone. Y'all, back when I was in high school, junior high school, my sister used to pick me up. She had this old beat up red 2-door Grand Am. Okay. What Grand Am was made by Pontiac? I think. Yeah, Pontiac. Grand Dams was made by Pontiac. And I never will forget, she ain't had no air in that car. She ain't had no air in that car. And we would go from Midland to Odessa. Back then, the time seemed like it was longer to go back then than it do now. Now you can go between the two within 10 to 15 minutes. Back then, because they didn't have anything built out there, it felt like it was longer. And I never will forget, we used to jam. Black brother. Man, we used to have a time. I remember when my Angie Stone Mahogany album got scratched up. And I told my sister, I said, I believe you the one that scratched it up. So when Christmas time come around, I need a new Angie Stone CD. Do. And I used to bump Angie Stone. Not only did we bump Angie Stone in the car, but I used to have this little silver stereo that my granddaddy bought me before he died. It was a little silver stereo that I would play. And I remember my mama used to be so mad. But I told her, I said, you can walk around here all day playing the Caravans and walk around here playing all the old schools, Stephanie Mills and everybody else. You could do that, but you don't want me to listen to Angie around here. I love me some Angie, y'all. So I just think we've had 2025, and we just halfway through the year. you know, a little over halfway through the year. Uh-oh. 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 Got my phone. Ooh. Yeah, I miss me some Angie, honey. I don't see it, Teddy. I don't see it. I love me some Stephanie Mills too. Don't get it twisted. I love me some Stephanie Mills too. OMG, yes, Angie Stone. No, that really was devastating. I still listen to her music every day. I love me some Angie Stone, man. Yeah, Angie was tragic. How in the world was she the only person to pass? Yeah, I think, man, we really have. We've seen some. We've seen some things, y'all. We really have seen some things. But listen, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. I am good. I see you dropping some things over there to talk about grandma. Oh Lord, look in celebrity section. Click the pic and see. Okay, wait a minute. Celebrity. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I see why he was charged with sex trafficking. I see why he was charged with trafficking, child. I see why he was charged with trafficking. Wow. That thing hanging low, ain't it? To the floor. Oh yeah, Kobe too. Yeah, Kobe. Kobe was a. I never will forget me and my best friend was eating brunch when Kobe passed away. I remember. I never will forget we was at Fernando's. Fernando's. Anybody know about Fernando's in Dallas? They closed now, but or I think they may have one location in Plano. But we were at Fernando's eating brunch, and we had this thing where we used to always, as best friends, we used to just put our phone in the middle of the table, cause that's just how we operate. We used to put our phones in the middle of the table, and our phones kept going off and buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. I said, "Oh, girl, let's just check our phone." We look down at our phone and we see "Rest in peace to Kobe Bryant," and I said, "Oh, girl, what? What?" We tell that man, bring us multiple mimosas, cause we can't take it. Bring us everything you got back there in the back bar. Because if y'all remember correctly, when Kobe passed away, it was also a rumor about Rick, what's his name? What's his name? I'm about to say Rick Ross, but that is not who I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Somebody help me. Why his name done slipped my mind? The great, the salt and pepper man. Fine, tall. Rick Fox. There we go. Thank you. I don't know why his name slipped my mind, but Rick Fox. Man, that was a rumor at the time that was going on, that they was like, oh, he up there. And I was like, we ain't gonna be able to take all this. We ain't gonna be able to take all this. It's too much. This is too much. But yeah, so listen, y'all, let's just try to keep his family in prayer and stuff, because I can only imagine how hard this is. Keep his wife in prayer. Keep his daughter in prayer. Keep his mother in prayer. Yeah, keep everybody in prayer. I was on the plane going to Dallas when Kobe passed. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never will forget. We were at brunch, and we put our phones in the middle of the table, and our phones just kept buzzing. I said, I'm gonna check it. We checked it. Waiter, please bring us several mimosas, because that wore me out. That wore me out at that table. I said, Kobe Bryant? What? The Kobe Bryant? Wow. Y'all, and it's so unfortunate. Well, I mean, we all have to go this way, and unfortunately, I think when we hear of people's passing, especially people who have made an influence over the years, we're definitely going to always be shocked. Me and my husband was in the car driving. We'll never forget it, man. It's like you never forget where you're at when people pass away, when stuff like that happens. You'll never forget it. One of my sons, just like I'll never forget where I was when Whitney died. I never will forget where I was when Michael Jackson died. When Michael Jackson died, my mama was in ICU. They had just moved her rooms into ICU. And as soon as I turned on the TV, that's all the news. The nurses at the nurses station was crying and going on and carrying on. I never will forget that. My mom was in ICU. She had just been transported and moved to ICU. And we turned on that TV, and the first thing we saw was Michael Jackson had passed away. Whitney, I was at work. I used to work at a warehouse, and I was at work. And my sister kept calling. She just kept on calling. So I finally called her back. And I said, this got to be an emergency because you just keep wearing my phone out. And she said, brother. I said, well, who was it? Who is it? I could already tell by the way she was talking and stuff. I said, oh, she know. Who is it? And she told me it was Whitney, y'all. That wore me out. Oh, God. That wore me out. That wore me out. Well, listen, y'all. Because my mom had just passed the year before that. That was a lot. So listen, y'all. I'm gone. I'm finna get to work. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a very peaceful, seemed like a pretty peaceful morning with everybody here. Hopefully you guys hit that like button. It is a free way of supporting the platform. I am for my Patreons, you guys have a video drop at 3:00. It is another recipe for you guys, and it is the full recipe printed out as well. Let me see what else. I have so many meetings today, so I don't know if I'll come back, but if I do, I'll definitely let you guys know. I was in my dorm room when Nippy went on, and I passed. Baby, you passed out on the floor. Child, let me tell you, I was no good when they told me about Whitney. When my sister told me about Whitney, I said, girl, D. Whitney Houston, what the happened? And then as soon as I turned on the news, we turned on the news over there in the break room. That's all that was on the news. It's crazy. All right, y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Thank you all for the catch up blessings. I do appreciate it. I don't know. I may be back on later. There are a couple of stories that I do want to talk about. But I do know that I'll be live on DonDons Unfiltered for the talk about Trump and Martin Luther King, girl, because Bernice is not out here playing with Trumpisha. Okay? Bernice, I ain't out here playing with Trumpisha. All right? So y'all have a great, great day, and we'll talk about that stuff later. Please double tap the screen before you go. Double tap the screen right now. Double tap. Double tap, tap, tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Hey, double tap the screen. Well, double tap. Okay. Double tap on your way out. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.